This video is about how to do the video portion of your slideshow. So to get started, I usually just go to Google Images, and you want to go to the Chrome Web Store. Now the Chrome Web Store is where you're going to add any software to your Chrome browser, so do make sure you're working in Chrome. And these little extensions up here are the software that you're downloading just for your own account, and students can do this as well. Oops, it looks like I'm still in Images, so I'm going to click on All. And Chrome Web Store is the first link that's going to show up. And now we're in the store. And as a teacher, you can download anything in here. Students can only download what's been pre-approved. And actually, when they go to the Chrome Store, it says Camas School District. They can click on it and see what has already been approved for them to download. So I'm going to type in Screencastify. It's going to be this first one. You're going to click Add to Chrome, Add Extension. And it's just going to take a moment, and I'll know it's installed when I see this little arrow up here with the video camera. So there we go. So I'm going to close up my pop-up. And you do need to click on this to get it going. So I'm going to sign in with my Google account, choosing my school account. And it might be annoying that there's all these pop-ups, but it's really nice that they're letting you know all of the parts that they're going to be accessing. So is it okay to use my camera and microphone and drawing? Yes. Allow. And I've already made a ton of videos here, so I'm going to close out here. It might start you with a little tutorial, but just go ahead and close that tab. Go back to your slideshow, and I'm going to click, and there's a browser tab. What this does is, if I start here, even though if I go like maybe to a script, it's still going to record what's on this tab. I would suggest using desktop, and I would also like you to please turn on your webcam. Some of you might be cringing. I do that every time, but we ask students to take risks all the time, and sometimes we need to take those risks as well. So I'm going to go ahead and say record. Now I'm having a little trouble because I'm actually using a different screencasting program so that I can show you these, because these would not normally be part of your recording. But when you hit record, it's going to say 3, 2, 1 and start recording. So as soon as you hit the record, I suggest hitting the present button. So it's going to make your slide nice and big. That way you don't see all the information on the side. And oops, I go forward. And a couple things I would also want to point out. So when I'm in present mode in a Google slide, there's a pointer, so you can use your pointer to really highlight the things that you're talking about. And because we're doing a video, I didn't have to add a lot of text. I'm going to add all that detail in my video. But the pointer is nice really to kind of showcase where you're talking about. And if you haven't used this before, captions. Captions is something Google came out with last year that is fabulous. And you'll notice that in real time, it's adding the text to the bottom of the screen. Anytime you're doing a presentation, I suggest turning this on. It's not going to just benefit those students that have any sort of hearing impairment, but it really benefits everybody in the classroom. They're seeing the information, they're hearing the information, it helps with focus, helps with retention, and so that's the caption button. So I would suggest turning both of these on for your video. And as soon as you're done recording, you're going to notice I can't hit the stop button because Screencastify isn't showing up in the corner. So you're going to hit the escape button on your keyboard. It's in the top left corner. Once I do that, I can hit stop, and you're going to stop your recording, and then it's going to give you some options. If you miss those options, this icon right here is your playlist. And all of these videos, they're storing in your Google Drive. So you have unlimited storage in Google Drive. So if this is the video that I wanted to add, I can just click on it. And you're going to see, oops,
welcome to my student.
You have some options here. So this icon might look familiar. That's for sharing. So we're going to share ours to Google Drive. We're going to need to change the privacy, so we can make them unlisted, so not anybody can just search and find it, but you can add your information so that everybody in your class can see your video, or else you're going to get some comments. So we're going to close that. And you can also rename it. It automatically names it the date and time. So here, I'm not sure what this video is about. I'm going to say Hayes Freedom. And save it. and it's in Google Drive. I can now view it in Google Drive if I want to. And I could watch it there if I needed to, but I'm going to go back to my slideshow now. And we made this great video about our slideshow. We need to embed it. So I'm going to insert a video. And it used to be you could only add things from YouTube, either searching or adding the YouTube URL. But now in Google Drive, you can also, now in Slides, you can also add your own videos from Google Drive. So Hayes was the video. My internet's a little bit slow today here at home. Can't put a help ticket in for that. But I'd be able to find my video. I can also hit recent and find that video. If this was the video I wanted, I would go ahead and hit select. And then I can just size it, drop it in the corner, and I'm done. So I know that's a lot for our first assignment, but there's 2 parts of each assignment. So one was making our Google slide, telling us a little bit about your school self, maybe something about your summer or personal self, something you're looking forward to this summer, and something you're looking forward to at work next year. And then making that video to describe it. So that's the part you're putting out there. The second part was responding to each other. And I thought the best place we could do that is in the notes feature. So, and I can give myself a little more room if I'd like. So if you could at least comment on 2 people's videos, and you can just put a little message down below. Hey there. So you can type up your little message and just make sure that you sign your name. So I would hope your reflection would be better than the Swedish here, but if you could respond to 2 people, and then you can even respond below them if you want to keep the conversation going, because we're just looking at different ways that we can connect with each other in an online environment. Thanks so much.